Here we're talking about love language. That's the name of my album is coming out. And we're talking about everybody's, version. So today's kind of theme is like acts of service. And we're saying, is there any particular love language for you that's like that means the most to you out of all the love languages?
My thing, I think physical touch is
right. Okay. Not a bad one. Not a bad one at all.
Yeah,
okay.
Physical touch and probably like words of affirmation, like.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Or actually, you know what? Maybe acts of service. But the thing about acts of service is that I have a really tough time like receiving.
Yeah.
Like because
like
of
compliments
just
and things
people
like that.
who like do things for you with like that back end intention of like, but I did this for you.
Right.
So I'm averted to that. But when someone does something for me, like without me having to say anything, they just see that I need something and they do it. That shit makes my heart swell. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Yeah, no, I'm totally with you on that. Some people be like, well, I did this and I did that. I'm like, well, that's not me. That's not the way I do things. So you were only doing it to get the, like you were saying, the back end. That is very
the back end.
Yes.
What's your love language?
What do you, if you feel like sharing, what is like your biggest pet peeve in a relationship or something that you complain about the most? Like you're just like, why didn't you do this? Or, you know what I'm saying? If there is anything.
Yeah. I think my biggest pet peeve is just lack of communication. Like if there's something wrong and you're just like hoarding that shit to yourself, like I do not fuck with that energy. Because I'm an empath, so I can feel when you're upset with me,
Right.
So
right.
I also understand like needing time to process, but at the same time, like I hate cold shoulders. I hate because like I said, physical touch is my number one thing. So if you're like trying to keep that away from me and like be like cold with me, like just tell me what the fuck is wrong.
Yeah, and people doing that, really what they want to say is, hey, do you still love me? Do you still care about me? I'm hurting on the inside, but we don't have the guts, as people, as humans, we kind of are too prideful to like just be like, hey, when you did this, it made me feel like you don't love me anymore. Do you still care? But instead of doing that, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm not gonna say shit. You're gonna ask me what's wrong. I'll be like, I'm fine, whatever. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a whole game that people
Right,
play.
right. Let's cut through.
You
all
should
the
know
BS.
what you did, and it's like
right.
I really don't know what.
We're not mind readers. We're not mind readers. No, there's a video I saw. It was so insightful. It's called "Why You Will Marry the Wrong Person," and it was like this whole philosopher was going in on like how humans are and how we put too much expectation on love. Like, love doesn't mean someone can read your mind. Love doesn't mean you're going to find someone that's perfect. It's a combination of you accepting their flaws, you understanding that you have your own, and what type of work you're going to put into, make it work.
Yeah, I also think that we as humans we're conditioned to put all of our needs into our romantic partner.
Yeah.
And realistically, like our romantic partner isn't going to be able to meet every single one of our needs.
Yeah, no one person can do that.
If you get into a relationship and somebody's like trying to isolate you from your friendships, trying to isolate you from your family, like 9 times out of 10, that's an abusive relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And so we emotionally abuse each other a lot because we're so disconnected from like our inner child and their needs. And so we project that insecurity onto each other, and then the relationship becomes like a freaking insecurity projection game all the time.
Yes.
I'm so over that phase of my life, thank God. Like I'm just
good for you.
I'm not there anymore. Like
I want to tell people that are listening, everyone should go to therapy. I think it's the most amazing thing to do. It doesn't make you uncool, doesn't make you less, whatever. There's nothing wrong with you. But to talk about your issues, to talk about your problems with someone is so important. Because like you're just saying, even in a relationship, you hold stuff in and you don't even know what it's connected to. You don't even know why you feel that way. But the minute that it comes out of your mouth, it relieves a lot of stress and tension, and it's very beneficial to a relationship. So
therapy, meditation, prayer.
Yes, right.
Asking God to make it clear for you really personally helps me a lot.
No, absolutely. I'm sure it will help everyone that tries it. So, good morning or good night text. Go.
Good night.
I know it bothers my partner when I
do what I just said, when I don't tell them what's wrong.
Oh, so that was, no, when you told us you were saying someone else did that. That was you. Okay, bet. I hate it when my partner does.
Not communicate with me.
Okay. Flowers or chocolates?
Flowers all day.
PDA. Why? They died so quick. I'm sorry. Okay. PDA or no PDA?
PDA as fuck.
Date
I
night
told you,
in or
physical
out.
touch is the one.
Yeah, right. On a obviously not pandemic time. When it's not pandemic, do you like date night in or out?
I like a cute date night out, but I like, you know what? That's a balance for me. I love being home watching movies, cuddling. So
right. Okay, and what is your? Wait, first of all, because you just brought that up, what's like your favorite movie that gets you in your feels? Like if you're in love, you like, babe, we gotta watch this movie together because this is me, this is you, the characters in it are us. What's that?
Across the Universe.
Classic, classic. Mine's The Notebook. Mine's The Notebook.
Oh,
Only because they have the part, what do you want? And that's talking on every relationship.
what do you want
from me?
Honestly, The Notebook is a classic ass love story.
Yeah. And what is your idea of a perfect date like? It could be anywhere. You can go anywhere. You can do anything. Give me like 3 things that are like a must.
A perfect date. Maybe we go out and maybe we go out
Wait, you got me. It's all right.
in nature somewhere. So like the beach, like a picnic on the beach, or like a hike.
Bet.
A romantic dinner. I don't know.
What food?
I'm
What's the
kinda
food?
open.
Come on.
I like for the person to like take control of it though, and like
Okay.
tell me what we're doing.
All of you
I like
guys.
surprise dates too. Like
I feel like
let
I've
me know.
heard.
I'm picking you up. We're going somewhere. Love that
I
shit.
feel like I've heard you want. Like I've heard people say you want people to take control, and then later you're like, oh my god, he's so controlling. I don't get it. Why is he?
You know, I like for you to take control. That doesn't necessarily mean you have to be controlling.
Right. There's a difference. You're right. It's
There's
a
a
fact,
difference. You can have a dominant energy and not dominate me. You know?
Ooh, okay.
Except,
That's
you know,
a hard line
depends
to
on
walk
where,
though.
though.